Hello everyone, welcome back to another lesson. Today's learning goal is I can set up and solve equations for real world problems. We're going to be continuing with this learning goal, but today we're going to be using multi-step equations. So that would be equations such as 3x plus 4 minus 2 equals 7. Okay, it won't be necessarily that complicated, but things that are not just two-step equations, we have to do a little bit more than simply add and subtract and multiply and divide. You have to do the distribution or combine like terms that sometimes is, and etc. etc. So let's go ahead and get started. Like with two-step equation word problems, you first must define your variable. You must know what your variable represents. And again, you can find this by looking at what the question is asking for, which is usually in the last few words near the question mark. So this first question that we're going to do says that Bill's coffee shop makes a blend that is a mixture of two coffee types, A and B. In one bag of the blend, there are 4 kilograms of type A. 5 bags of the blend are a total of 40 kilograms. Okay. How many kilograms of type B are in one bag? So we already know how many kilograms of type A are in one bag. It's 4. And we know that with that 4 kilograms, there are also some other kilograms there. And we also know that 5 bags of this stuff gets us 40 kilograms. So X is going to represent what we're looking for. And what we're looking for is the amount of type B beans in one bag. Number of kilograms, really. Amount or number of kilograms. Okay. So of type B in one bag. So we know that 5 bags of total get us 40 kilograms. So that's our total amount. Now, one bag has 4 kilograms of type A, but there's also type B. So we need to figure out how much a phrase that represents how much weight there is in one bag. So we know that there's some type B beans, a certain amount of type B, and 4 kilograms of type A. So therefore, that's going to be X plus 4 because that's going to be one bag. There's only type A and type B in one bag. And we know that 5 bags of that make a total of 40 kilograms. So that means that we need to multiply this by 40. Or excuse me, not 40. By 5. By 5 because we have 5 bags of this stuff. So 5 bags, the weight of 5 bags is going to be 5 times X plus 4. Okay, and this is, again, this X plus 4 is the weight of one bag because it's the type A and the type B. And then we have 5 bags of that, and we know that 5 times the weight of one bag is going to get us the weight of 5 bags, which is 40 kilograms. That also means that in order to solve for X, in order to find out how much of type B there is in the bag, we have to distribute. So we're going to do 5x plus 20, because 5 times 4 is 20, gets us 40. Then we're going to continue to solve. Using our two-step method, minus 20, we get 5x equals 20, times by 1/5, times by 1/5, x equals 4. So there's also 4 kilograms of type B beans in one bag. Okay, it's 4 bags of type B in one bag. Okay. It makes sense because 4 plus 4 is 8, and 8 times 5 is 40. Here it says Carlos went to the store after school 5 days this week. Each day he bought a sandwich and a comic book. He spent a total of $40 at the store this week. He paid $6 for each sandwich. How much did he pay for each comic book? Assume that he paid the same amount for each comic book. Okay. So here X represents the cost each comic book. Or another way of thinking about that is the cost of one comic book. Each comic book means that we're just looking for the cost of one comic book. And so we know that he spent a total of $40 at the store that week, okay? And he bought two things each day. First bought the sandwich for $6, and he bought a comic book, which cost, we don't know. But we know that we're going to represent that with X. So each day he spent X plus $6. And we know that he went there 5 days this week. So in order to figure out how much, to represent how much he spent that entire week, we're going to have to multiply that by 5. Okay? And we all know that that adds up to $40 because that's how much he spent that week. So each day he spent X plus 6, and he went there 5 days, so we're multiplying that by 5. And that's going to get us the $40 that he spent that week. And to solve this, again, we're going to have to distribute 5x plus 30 equals 40. Then we're going to subtract 30 from both sides. We get 5x equals 10. Multiply both sides by 1/5, or divide it by 5, however you think about it. X equals 2. So what that means is that each comic book costs $2. Okay, again, remember that I want all your answers in a sentence. Okay. Question number 3 says, for 8 days, Teresa put $3 in her savings account each day. Her parents also added a certain amount of money to the account each day. In the end, there was a total of $88 in the account. How much money did Teresa's parents add each day? Go ahead and try this one out on your own. What you should have found is that X, first of all, represents the amount of money that Teresa's parents added to each day. And each day, Teresa added $3, and her parents added X. So that's how much money was added each day. Here represents how much money was added each day. And we know that this happened for 8 days, so we're going to multiply that by 8. When we distribute, we get 8x plus 24. And then subtract 24 from both sides, you get 8x equals 64, and divide by 8, or multiply by 1/8, and we find that x equals 8. So therefore, Teresa's parents generously, Teresa's parents put in $8 a day.